Second down. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what
stand on his feet, bro.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
I don't like that one. I should have just tossed it, bro.
Here you go. Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they'll get him down.
Right, Elliott is not this down far, bro.
That should be enough to get him home free. I think this defense tired of seeing him run the football, and this D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone.
I ain't play horrible, bro.
Buying time to his left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. They'll try to throw now. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And an alley run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf.
Some shit, bro.
Kyrie, you sorry,
you should have made that like. You should have made it look like a.
You didn't even want to play me, nigga.
I'm gonna put 50 points up on you, bro. You sorry, bro.
Play me in Fortnite.
No, bro. Don't play Fortnite, bro. God damn.
Tell your brother not play me in Fortnite.
I told him he get on, bro.
Oh, he got you got Fortnite down.
TJ got a PS4, bro. He got one. He got a PS4 and he play Fortnite, bro.
TJ, how old TJ yet?
He 8, bro.
He don't know how to play no Fortnite, nigga.
My little brother know how to play Fortnite, bro. I'm hands down.
He don't know how to build, bro.
Bro.
I got a bit more cereal, bro. I was not playing. You took some L's that where you went yesterday?
No, bro. Went slap off on the court, bro.
No, bro. Don't be lying, bro.
Slap off on the court, bro.
But you took double L's, man. I ain't even gonna count to you.
On my mama, bro. I had like, how many game winning shots I had, bro? Like 2, right? I had like 2 game winning shots, and bro, we lost like 2 or 4.
5 games.
No, bro. We lost like 2 times, bro. Only 2.
That's a cap.
I'm not lying, bro. That's what you get, bro. You getting cheese. Okay. I hate to do it to you, my boy. I hate to do
Kyrie,
it.
you gotta save the world.
Nigga, don't play that jump.
Goddamn.
If you really think about it, you need to.
Bro, you got the Chiefs, bro. I don't have nobody to go up against the Chiefs, bro.
Cause you suck.
You crazy, bro. Nah, get the Chiefs, bro. I'm getting around, bro.
You use the Saints playbook.
I'm gonna use Todd Gurley, bro. You sorry, Corey, bro. I just put 50 down. I just 21 skunked you, bro. So what else to say, bro?
No.
Stop trying to put on the show, bro. Before you get embarrassed.
Hey, boy.
I'll do you wrong. Shut up, Doctor.
No, you won't. Especially when it's snipers. Oh, fuck your ass up.
Oh, he said he gonna rape you. Sound like a person to match.
No, I don't know about that now.
He said he gonna rape you in that sniper shot. Whatever he just said.
You don't know what's going on.
Bro, what color you
If he got the right idea, I'll rape the fuck out you with them snipers, nigga.
He gonna bullet rape y'all.
Bro, this not right, bro. Y'all think.
I'm gonna hella bullets come out your damn ass. I'm gonna shove my fucking hunter rifle up your ass.
Oh, man.
Pop that shit out. Shoot you in your ass.
You sweet, bro.
You all sweet. All sweet. All sweet.
Corey, how you letting that man talk to you like that, bro?
He already know what's going on, bro.
Bro, don't let that man talk to you like that,
The
bro.
man sorry, bro.
Cool, bro.
You can't kill me in GTA.
That's a cap. Gang, that's a cap.
Damn, bro.
Alright, come on, let's do it. About what do you want right now? Come on, let's do it. What a storm.
You wanna go there? Why you wanna go to that bullshit ass place, B? Oh, we doing that little sniper shit, bro? I'll get ready.
Hold on, bro.
Don't start it up. Hold up.
What'd you say, bro?
Hey everybody, it's the
I'm about to murder you, bro. Ain't no forgiveness, bro. Nah, forgive me, how I'm about to do you with Todd Gurley, bro. Gurley about to have 1,000 rushing yards, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
I died already. What the hell? I went too early.
You died already, bro.
All I had to do was stay in, bro.
I went too early. That's it.
Nobody said he was gonna bullet rape you, bro. Kyrie, you gonna let that man talk to you like that, bro? Hey, bro. This little nigga just told Kyrie, bro, he gonna bullet rape him, bro. His AK-40 gonna rape. That's all he said, bro.
Get ready, Kyrie.
Dang, Kyrie.
You ain't talking about nothing, nigga. I'm just bopping me. He ain't hit me not one time yet.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night.
Come on now.
Between the Kansas
I
City
can't do that.
Chiefs.
Alright, come on.
Nigga, we suck. We missed.
Tyreek Hill on
And I just won.
Alright, you shut
I just
up.
won.
Alright.
You missed some shot.
running
Yeah.
right through it.
I'm gonna put all the pop shotguns up your asshole.
Oh, I died by the storm.
I don't even have to do that shit. I'm clipping toenails while whooping your ass, bro. Run.
Maya said she all too, so Maya got the same passion I got. She said I'm all the way in Latonia, not even near the store. Fat, bro. R.I.P. Tyreek Hill, cause I'm about to baby that nigga.
Come on, now you suck, man.
Shoot down, bro.
You suck, man.
You cheeks, nigga.
This is the scrum. Come on now.
Ass, nigga.
Scrum, they say you can do anything.
Complete. And it's second down. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Goff. Flush to his right. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Now Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This game going forward, and that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things...
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Here we go, girls. Here we go. Twos.
Check. 53 fight. Check. 53 fight.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. Goff on 3rd down. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. He sets to fire deep. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods 53 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No,
he?
he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. A nice little juke. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some space here. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 44 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great. And they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
On the run, this is Hunt. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Merlin!
Out of the gun, Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Flushed out right. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Todd Gurley. 3rd down here.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Goff. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Steps away to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out.
No, he not playing with us, bro. Kick him, Montreal. No. He just did that lane up, bro. No, we not playing with that other person, bro. Dr. Trooper, come and join.
It's already full. That's what
No,
it says.
kick. Alright, kick him, Montreal.
It says
Kick,
I can't join session.
kick him, Montreal.
Ace! Ace!
They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Samson Ebukam in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley from 3 yards out, and the Chiefs are in for 6. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, oh, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary football?
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Justin Houston coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Now he'll turn and throw. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. On first down, it's gone. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Goff on first down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. D. Ford in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey, a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you gotta remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the new...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost it.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 55 yards. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Butker now to add the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the Rams getting set to go now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Well, these guys hardly got a chance to catch their breath after the quick turnover, but I doubt they're complaining much.
Especially with the field position they get to start with. I wouldn't be complaining either. I'd want to get right back out there and get after them because now you have an opportunity to make a big play. I'd say let's be aggressive and go after him.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Ace.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Justin Houston in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he fires one, but incomplete. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, good move. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
DC. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Goff on first down. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. Sort of a slow and steady game so far, but reliable for him here in this 3rd quarter.
Sounds like we're describing a possession receiver, right? The one that finds a way to make the big catches, the ones that break the backs of defenses, keep first downs, accumulating. I think he's that. And my goodness, another.